Welcome to the Fox's Den. This is Crystal the Foxy Colorist, and I've been in the den practicing coloring eyes and lips. Yes, eyes and lips. And I did her head wrap. So I was like, you know what? Let me make a video on how I do eyes and lips. Yes, I love it. You ready? Let's go. All right. If this is your first time stopping by the Foxes, then thank you for stopping by. And if you're coming back, you know I appreciate it. I love all your comments. Well, today, like I stated before, we are going to focus on coloring eyes and lips. And I picked some pictures that I thought would be really great to demonstrate how I color them. Now, everyone colors, things differently, but as someone who's really trying, like, I'm new to this, but I love coloring faces. So I just wanted to share this information. So I'm going to start off with the eyes, okay? Normally when I color eyes, I like to have two colors, okay? I just do for some reason. This gives them more pop. So I am going to use this lime green, this chartreuse, and and this terracotta brown. So one thing that I like, if the circle around the eye isn't really dark, I like to take a black pencil and make that darker. I do. I have noticed that I do better when the pencil is really sharp. And this one isn't that sharp, but it's a Prismacolor, so I don't want it to break. All right. All right. So then what I like to do is, I'm looking at the eye and I like to take the darker color and like put it at like right here at the top of the eye. Color down lightly, light shade, light shade. Then I like to go in with the lighter color and I like to put it like right in the middle, right in the middle. And mind you, I could just, color the whole thing brown or the whole thing green, but this is just, like my strategy, just kind of like how I like to do it. All right. So let's add a little bit more brown to that and green. And then I'm going to take a blender. I like to use color blenders. And then we're going to blend that in. We're going to blend it in. We're going to blend it in. We're going to blend it in. Yes. Here it is right here. Making sure that the tip is clean because I see some red on it. Yes, I'm just gonna blend that in. I like that because it looks kind of darker on the outside and lighter on the inside. All right, so let's do the other one. Here we go. Darker color at the top edge. All right. Then adding our lighter color right here in the middle. And then, I mean, any colors that you want to use. I mean, it's your person. You can make their eyes look however you desire them to look. I put a little bit more green in there before I do the blender. And now let's just kind of blend those together. Awesome sauce. All right. So I like that. I like that. Now another thing that I have, and this is just new for me, I kind of started doing, is I like to go in and put, let me bring this over so you can see, the little lines in the eye. That just seems to give it a little bit more character. So I did this one with pencil, but I really like to use like a fine pen, fine tip pen or a micron pencil, not pencil, a micron pen. But I have my I have a fine tooth pen right here. So I'm going to use that, a fine tip pen. I said fine tooth, y'all. Yeah, this is another, this Sharpie Ultra Fine is good too. Let me see. Ooh, this thing is strong. Yeah, I'm like, is it right? It is. Okay. And just going around the eye, just pushing up. Ta-da! That's it. That's it. Now let's go to the other eye and do the same. Okay, my Sharpie needs some more ink. Ta-da! And that's how I do my eyes. I mean, that's it. That's just how I do them. And they have like the little reflective points in them, so they look all right. Hey, it looks all right to me. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. Yes. Oh yeah, her eyes. These are perfect. This is a great picture for eyes. And see, you can see that even in this one right here, the little lines are already in there. Here it is. I did green blue on this one for her. Yes. I see it, Diva. All right. So what are we're gonna give her some brown eyes on this one because they're just so we're gonna take this color right here. This is a polychromos brown fur. A brown. Yes, we're gonna give her this is gonna be like the light brown and this will be the dark brown. And it just says brown. Oh no, maybe I'll do henna. Yes, I think that'll be awesome. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna take the henna at the top of the eye. And this is a great picture for eyes. It really is. It's a great close up, and her eyes are just wide open. Perfect picture for eyes. Eyes and lips. All right, now here we go. Now, depending on this, might be a little bit too light, but we're going to see what it looks like. We are going to see what the color looks like. Because we don't want her to have like red eyes. The henna is looking a little bit red to me, so I think I am going to add another flavor of brown in here. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Let me not give up so quickly. Don't give up. I just don't want it to look red. The girl got red eyes. Oh no. She needs some Visine. Get the red out. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me use a little bit of a darker brown. What is this? Yeah, let me throw some chocolate on it. Let me throw some chocolate on that. All right. Let's blend it out just to see what it's gonna look like. It's a little different now. It's a little different. And we got her over here with the green blues, but we're gonna try to give her a little brown right here. All right, making sure that's cleaned off. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna try to go in and make. Let me see. How does that look? Mm-mm. Look all right. I'm gonna add a little bit more chocolate to the henna part. I don't want the girl to look like she got pink eye. Girl, she got conjunctivitis. No. And a little bit of the lighter color. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right, let's blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. I think that's a little bit better. Ta-da! Look at the difference that makes. Oh my gosh, look at the difference. That's so cool. All right, let's do the other one. All right, so in the beginning, we put down the henna, starting here at the top. at the top. All right, now we want to go with our lighter brown. Looking like a tan. So how do you do eyes when you are coloring them? Do you just like do all one color and then place another one on them, or are you like, look here, I don't do eyes. I don't color faces. But I really love to color faces. Oh, they're so fun. So we're gonna have Faces Friday. Yes. All right, girl, I see you. I see you. And she see me too with these big old eyes. All right, so let's add our chocolate to this henna. Lovely, lovely. Add a little bit more of the tan. And now let's blend it out. Blend it out, smooth it out. Yeah. All right, blending it out. And voila. Yes. Now finishing touches. Finishing touches. Now, I didn't go in. I don't think I went in and made this a little bit darker. I don't think I did that stuff. Kind of looking at it. Going to make this just a smidge bit darker. Yes. All right. Now we need to put our lines in. Now, last time I used the Sharpie. This time I'm going to use this pen. All right. So again, I like to just go up, upward motion. I don't know if I like using the pen. I don't know if I like using the pen. All right, so let's see if we can't. It's looking shiny. Okay, let me look in the thing. Okay. Now on the original ones, I used a pencil. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We are. Let me look. That don't look too bad. I don't want you to have mismatched eyes, so I'm gonna do the other one the same way. I was about to say Celia. It's not look like a Celia. All right. Mhm. All right, so let's use the pen. Okay, that must not have been the pen that I normally use because it came out really shiny. Where is it at? But I'm gonna bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's start this way. Maybe it's the way I got the light. Shine bright like a diamond. I think it's looking bright. Oh, Lord help. You make sure this touches. Okay. Make us see what I'm doing. Okay, my why my Sharpie about to give up the ghost. So now let me find a nice sharp black pencil. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. And that's better. I'm just going to go over each line. I'm trying to match it exactly. I think I like the way the other eye look, but that's okay. Win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Yes. Okay, what movie is that from? All right. All right, so there is that eye. I don't like the way the lines came out. I don't. I do not like how I look crazy. It look crazy. Hold, please hold. Hold, please hold. Hold, please hold. All right, and we are back. So I did another one because I definitely wanted to stay with the brown eyes on this one since I had did like a green blue eye. But I did it again because I'm really not liking the way the pen, that's not the pen I must normally use. So I'm going to use a pencil. And what I use this time, I use chocolate. I use a little bit of chocolate and I used chocolate. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm using my baby pencils. And is that terracotta? I think that's terracotta. All right. So now let me just use a regular pencil. Another thing I noticed is that I need to make sure that I'm going in the direction. So maybe I'm going to come down. This eye is so big and beautiful. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'm happier with that. I'm happier with this one. All right, Crystal, don't mess it up. All right, here we go. Let's go on to the next one. Because what I noticed is that I wasn't going in the direction of the eye, like the lines. My slants were not going in the right direction. And I'll show you in a minute. Because I tried to cover it up, but then the whole thing just started looking black. I think I'm going to add a little bit more lines to here, especially here. All right. I'm happier with that. I am happier with that. So, yes, I started putting too many because I noticed that I wasn't going in the right direction here. So, yes, I'm liking that better. I am. I'm liking that a lot better. I could go in between with the pencil to make them lighter, but I'm not. I'm doing the most, so I'm not. All right, so what have we learned here? It's very important that you follow the direction of the eye, like the slants going this way. Don't come over here and then slant it that way. That's what I just did, and it did not look good. Okay, so we did her eyes twice because we made a mistake. We as an eye right here, and she just had too many. So now we have light brown eyes. Of course, we have the green blue that I did earlier. All right, so let's just do one more set. One more set. All right, so originally I had given her like the golden eyes, the brown and like the yellow or the golden eyes. So in this adventure, I'm gonna give her like a little green blue. Okay, first of all, let me reinforce. I want to make this circle a little bit darker. And I always notice that this works better if my pencil's a little sharp because you don't want to make that too thick. Ta-da! Ooh, but don't look. That look a little crazy, y'all. Okay, ta-da! So now I'm gonna start off with the this chartreuse green in the middle. I just say these are gonna look really interesting. Now this thing looking more like an oval. It ain't very round. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Ooh, Lord. Keep going, keep going. All right, so that's our chartreuse. So now we're gonna take this lighter blue and we are going to put it on the edges up high. And this is just my color combination. I mean, you could do like a red orange. Of course, you're gonna end up looking like a tiger. Or you could do like a purple, gray. Oh gosh, yes. Give it those cold eyes, eyes of steel. So whatever, combination you want to use. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the what is this, olive, avocado, one of the two. Just a little bit of darker green. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, is it even coming out? Sometimes, oh God. Principal colors, you either get too much or not enough. All right. So what do I want to add? I want to add a little bit more blue. Okay. So now let's see what this is going to look like when we blend it together. Here we go. And make sure the blender's clean. That'll be a travesty. Okay. All right, here we go. Hmm. No. I'm gonna keep them light. I might need to get a little bit of a darker blue. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using all my baby pencils for the eyes. Let's see what this look like. Let's see how this blends. Wow, totally different look. Oh my gosh, what a different look. I love it. I love it. You could take a page and, make copies of it and just do several different colors, different hair. It'll be like playing with dolls all over again. Yes. Let's see. I like that. Let me get my little brush. Hmm. I think it's looking good. Yes. Okay. Y'all see how I made that? Like, I'm gonna ignore that though. I'm not. Do you do that? Like the whole page will look nice, but then it'll be like one thing that you didn't do good, and you'll just keep focusing on that. I'm like, okay, focus on the part that looked great. Oh my God. Am I alone? Am I alone? Am I alone? Do you do that? Okay. Now I did put, but see, I like this blue. Okay, this blue is so little. Cerulean. I think it's cerulean, y'all. Can't even really sharpen the thing no more. Shout out to subscriber, Deb J. Y'all, she's a nurse, she don't curse. Y'all gotta go watch the live with Deb J. I told her that we were gonna practice. Oh, we just gonna practice. Don't come in the den. We're gonna go live. All the way live. It's all the way live. That was so fun. Yeah, okay. So if you are a subscriber and you want to go live with me, hit me up on Instagram. I can have 10 people in the den. The couch is that big. Jay Carey come in here and she be jumping on the couch, but the couch is just that big that we can have 10 people in the den. So we can have like a party or something. So just hit me up in IG. Okay, y'all, what y'all think? What y'all think? I think it's all right. All right. So y'all ready for some lips? I think we ready for some lips, y'all. Let's go. All right. So the way that I do lips, and I mean, sometimes it comes out good and sometimes it doesn't come out good and I have to start over. But I like to put like the darker color. We're gonna do brown on her lips this time. I like to just go around it with the darker color first, as if she had like a lip liner on. Awesome. So just taking her little lip liner, going around her lips, trying to make the most of this area right here. Awesome. And then coming down. So this is how I do it. So if you look at her lips, especially on this one, there's already some indications of the area that you can color in. All right, so we did chocolate there. Let me just add so what I have is I have chocolate. Then I just have a Crayola brown. I like to use a hard pencil as well. This is terracotta, and then I have henna as well. All right. So we're going to start off with the terracotta first, the lighter color. Now I want you to look at the way these lines are drawn in the lips. I love to use these lines right here just to kind of flick up and color those in. And these right here look like, that's light. So maybe you could leave that a little bit lighter, like not color it in. And you could not color this in too because it's lighter. Now, sometimes it gives you exactly where you want to color, but of course, you could just color the entire lip in and then come in with a white pen or pencil and do that. But I normally like to follow what is there. And if there's nothing there, that's when I'm adventurous. So when it has the lines like this, I really just like to follow along and just flick up. It's following along the lines. It's following the lines. All right. Now, because that doesn't match, let me go in with a little bit of brown. Again, just flicking up, flicking up, flicking up. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to come in with the terracotta. And I'm just putting this at the top, but I'm going to mix some chocolate with this because you see the big difference. We don't want it to be that big of a difference. It's so funny. Who remembers when um people used to outline their lips with, was it black eyeliner and then put red lipstick in the middle? Where did that come from? Where did that come? I ain't saying I ain't do it, but where did that come from? But I'm not a big lipstick wearer because it just comes off so quick. It makes me sweat. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, so that's looking really different. So let's just kind of make this a little bit darker. There we go. Now this is the Crayola. I like using Crayolas because it's a harder pencil. And I don't have to worry about it breaking like a Prisma. I don't. Of course, the brown has where's the brown, guys? It said I'm out of here. Okay, here we go. We can have a Pablo umber. The Prismacolor must have got mad because I was talking about it and how it breaks. So has left the building. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna blend these and blend them in. And I just take my time. I really do. I just take my time when I'm doing this because it's like I'm a makeup artist on someone else, not on me, on someone else. Because I'm not a big lipstick wearer. I'm trying to find a darker brown since the other one just kind of got out of town. I do like using a creamier crown colored pencil Prismas when doing the lips. All right, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Flick up a little bit more. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to work on the bottom part of the lip. So I like to leave just like a little bit of it uncolored. Again, you could come in, with a white pencil and do that, but I like to do it this way. It seems like my brain is like, it doesn't work once yeah, when I try to come back with a white pen, it's ugly, y'all. It's ugly. All right, so what we're gonna do this time, I'm gonna do my best to leave these two areas right here not colored in. That'll be a little bit different than how I did the pink. Flick, flick, flick. Awesome. All right, y'all, she's coming together. What do you think? What do you think? She's coming together. And I'm just choosing just to use the dark one um right now for the bottom lip, the darkest color. Let's see what it looks like. Because it looks like right here is not, it's lighter right here. I mean, at the area that I'm kind of leaving uncolored. But then there's some lines right here. So we're going to flick, flick, flick those up. Gonna come around. And I just want to see what it looks like. It might look crazy. Then I'm just going to color in more of the area. But let's just see. Let's just give it a chance. Let's just give it a chance. I think I'm liking this color on her with these eyes. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The middle part is looking crazy. The middle part. Okay, but that's why we have erasers, right? That's why we have erasers. Ta-da! Erase that out of there. Because that was, I don't like the way that looks. And let me use my softer stuff. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe, maybe I'll just color that part a little bit lighter. Because that didn't look right to me. Let me see. Let me look in the camera. Okay. All right. So let's use maybe we just use a lighter color right there. I'm like, why you do that to me? Why you accent that part right there and didn't look crazy when I color it in? I don't understand that. Are you leading me astray? So again, what I see on the page is I see one area that's lighter than another. So I'm gonna take the lighter color and put it in the light area just to see if that just to see how that looks. All right, so now she got like 5,000 colors on her lips. We got time all together. We need to tie them all together. Let's tie this, get this straightened out. All right, what does that look like in the I like the top lip, but the bottom lip, I sound like a lion. I don't know I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Let me just bring it up a little bit more. Mm. All right, so let me just fill the whole thing. It's something about the little, like in the middle. Like, why we got it like that? Like, who's gonna put their lipstick on like that? But I guess that's supposed to be like how the light hits it. I guess. I guess, y'all. I guess. All right, so this area right here, I'm gonna leave light. Okay, so now if we could just get the I want to get this part right here to match that. I think it'll be better if if the upper lip match the bottom lip. But I mean, you can do that. A lighter tone on the top, darker tone on the bottom. Do you, girl, do you. All right, what is looking like? What is looking like? I think we're gonna leave it like that. I think it looks okay. I think. Yeah, sometimes like with lips, I have to do them and then like look at them, like take a picture of it to see if it has that reflective quality that I'm looking for. All right, so what I did was like once you get into the middle of the lip, for me, I like to leave like a little part in the middle lighter, either use a lighter pencil or you can just leave it without color, or you could just color it in and then come back with a white pencil. All right, so there we have her lips. I think it looks good. Give me your thoughts. All right, so I definitely wanted to show you a lip that does not have any lines in it, okay? So this is how I did her on this side with the brown. Hope you can see that. So let's just try it again, but I always like to use like an over-the-top color. I think I used a purple on someone over here, and it just looks amazing to me. It's just something different. Yes, here we go. Of course, I'm hitting the camera. I did purple on her. Isn't that awesome? And look at her eyes. You better do it, girl. So let's just have her lips match her eyes. So we're gonna start off with a we're gonna outline them in this aqua color. I always put on my lip liner. Always put on your lip liner. Okay, I feel like I'm coloring on something. Now this is really light. Let me make sure this is the color that I want to use. Okay, so I think I'm gonna outline it again, like with the blue as well. Now, because it doesn't have like, like the lines in the lips, I'm gonna outline each entire lip. If that makes any sense. And we're gonna go. Remember last time we didn't do this part. All right, so because I think that's really light, I'm gonna go with a blue over it too, matching up with the eye color. I still think that needs to be a little bit darker. I'm going to use this cerulean blue, which needs to be sharpened, but I don't even know if there's enough to sharpen. I just want it to be a little bit darker. All right, I'm liking that. Liking that a little bit better. Yeah, I told y'all you need to use a sharp pencil. Okay, this ain't sharp at all, huh? This is not sharp at all. At all. Not only is it not sharp, it's not big. Okay. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I got this the pencil sharpener at the airport. It's a Ula. Very good. Has three different sharpening holes. Hold on 1 second, I'll show you. Three different holes. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Now we have, Lord, please don't let it break. Have somewhat of a point. There we go. Sorry, y'all, I got focus. I got focus. I don't want her lips to be jacked up when she go out. All right. So that's looking good. We're going to keep these nearby in case we need them. Now we're just going to go in crazy. We're just going to go in with this chartreuse. It's going to go in with that. Like what the who the this is looking like you like the black lip liner with the red lipstick look. That's matching her eyes though. Do it, girl. Now y'all know I'm gonna mix something else with this, okay? Just following. I like to follow the line that I've outlined the lips with. That helps me to stay within the line sometimes. Sometimes I be going rogue, y'all. It's like, okay, crystal color within the lines. Urgh. Okay, bringing that in a little bit more. Now let's just add another color to that because that's looking very bright. I'll tone it down just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. Toning it down just a little bit. Now, a lot of times on lips like these, especially if I go rogue, I'll just color in the whole lip and try to use my white pencil to do the highlights on it. But yeah, we're just gonna color it up. I'm gonna have to get my cerulean blue in order for this to come together. All right, there we go. Blend, 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 blend. All right. All right, I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it. It's really matching her eyes. Oh my gosh. It really is. So I'm just gonna leave just a little bit now. That one's too high, that one's too low. Okay, where's the blender? Let's get the actual blender, the color. Okay, where's I put things down, but here they go. It's right here in my face. My little brush thing. Here we go. We can see what we're doing. Now let's blend these colors in because good grief, Charlie Brown. There we go. I think. All right, so let's bring the top lip. Let's bring the top lip down. Let's bring the top lip down. So, because that thing is about to drive me crazy, and I know I have a large pencil. I'm like, why are you using these baby pencils when you have larger pencils? Get yourself arthritis in the hand. Okay, here's cerulean blue, but is that really cerulean? Okay, I think it really is. I mean, you got a whole brand new one. Why are you trying to use the baby one? And again, a lot of this is based on, this right here is based on preference as far as the color is concerned. But I like to try to have the lip looking like it has like a little highlight, if you know what I mean. And we definitely don't want to cover up the little peak bow thingy. I forgot what they call that. See how much I put on lipstick. All right, so let's blend it out right here. Let's do some blending. I think I'm loving the lip color. I am. Now the outside is looking a little bright, okay? But I like it. If I blend it over, though, it won't. It definitely matches her lips. I mean, her eyes. It definitely matches her eyes. Now let's see what it looked like in the okay, so I'm just gonna cover this up and just I'm just gonna focus on that right there because it's looking crazy. I think that's where I want the top to be right there. And then I'm just gonna cover this bottom part up. Yay. Now I need to blend out the rest of it. All right, so I'm gonna leave that white on the top and just blend out the rest of the lip, and we'll be back to see the final lips on this one. And there we have it. So what I did was, of course, I blended did the lips out a lot more with the blue and the green, but then I just took and just put a lighter blue right here. And looking in the camera, I think I'm happy with that. I wish this had more of a like a dip for the lip, but I could have placed that in because it looks like I did here. I made that dip more here. But it's just amazing how just changing up the colors, can make the picture just look really different. So yes, this is how I do my eyes and the lips when I am, doing a page on a face. So just to let you see all of them. Yes. And then this is her with the brown. Awesome sauce. And then we saw these eyes right here. And yeah, here's another one of green. I just like to switch it up. I really do. And then here's our lady with the red and the bandana. And I just wanted to show you, oh Lord, I just wanted to show you some other ones that I colored. Again, this is the purple one. I was reaching y'all, sorry, sorry. And then here's an old, I was doing like the entire face using my charcoal pencils. So I did this one right here too, making sure. Started her hair and the lips here. And then this one right here as well, doing the face with my color pastel pencils. Yes, so I've been having lots of fun in the den. I hope you enjoyed just me talking about eyes and lips today. Let me know your thoughts on this. I think I'm going to do skin tones next. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. All right, this is Crystal the Foxy Colorist. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes. And until next time, go on out and get you some green lipstick. Or is that lime or teal? Oh, and keep it foxy. Peace. Bye, guys.